Welcome to the Unreal World Survivors. We are back with our girl Athena here in our Spirit Quest Resurrected. In the last episode, we finished our very first quest just south of this location. We are here, though, in the Koivula culture now. Our quest, the first bit of civilization we found was this unaffiliated village right out here, which they were very friendly, gave us a little bit of meat for helping them with their sauna problems. So we are well on our way to hopefully catching up with the Spirit Quest series, which unfortunately I lost the save file for. So we're trying to do this now anew with Athena from the Owl tribe. So currently she is still injured from our hurt, helpless, and afraid, but she's getting better. She's only got a couple of slight injuries left, and we are no longer starving because we did find a whole bunch of meat, which is amazing. Here's some of the food we got from that village down south, which was helpful. But the real issue now is trying to get her clothing. We do have a beautiful winter elk fur from our very first kill, the big kill, which is kind of the reason we're up here now in this cultural area. Of course, we're trying to do as much questing as we can. Let's meet this gentleman here. Hello, sir. Greet them. We'll give them our name and ask how they're doing. Of course, if there were any quests here at this village, he would probably mention it. So I'm still going to introduce myself to more of the folks around here. Also, let's ask our boy here if no, they don't sell any animals. It's always important to figure out where the good animal dealers are. But here's their shaman. Yes, this old gentleman here. Ah, please do heal me. Thank you. So the shamans will heal you a little bit, if you got some injuries or if you're sick. But I'm going to introduce myself, ask his name, how's it going. All right, so like I said, we have to do a trade here. I'm hoping to find a village that has both an axe as well as a bow, like a small short bow, something cheap. And I also need some cordage. If we could get those three items for this fur that I'm carrying around, that would be amazing. So I'm going to kind of search the premises. If we don't find what we need here, I'll just move on to the next village. Like I say, since we're here now in their territory, we just have to search around. I still have to be very careful about my warmth, though. Just because we're in civilization doesn't make the weather any warmer outside. So they've got a few buildings here, so I'm optimistic. And so far I haven't found anything I need, but if I come across it, I will definitely show it to you guys. And if I have to leave, like I said, we'll just travel to the next one. No big deal. Oh my God, this is bad news. Very, very bad news. Look at this. So I was just cruising around the territory looking for some trading partners, haven't come across what I need, and now we have encountered a robber. Oh my God. They're gonna want to take my knife, aren't they? There's two of them. I bet you there's gonna be a third one. Oh, okay. I was able to stealth. I somehow seriously doubt we can get out of here, but I'm gonna try. Oh my God, where is the third one? Oh, I see him. Okay, they're all three of them over here. We're still stealthed right now. Every step I take, I'm backing away from them. Oh God, there's four of them. Every step I take, I'm trying to exit the area. Whoops. Oh crap, they spotted me. Oh no. All right, I'm going to sprint. Now let's see if I can't get a distance. There we go. Oh my God. So I got to exit that encounter without engaging with them, either in conversation or obviously in combat, which is amazing. So I have to be extremely grateful that worked out. Wow. So they're, oh, okay, I'm running still, so let me stop running. Okay, we're fine. Oh my God, that was crazy. So there's a settlement literally right here, and I still got robbed so close, even within their borders. That's crazy. Oh man. So I'm just going to come here where it's safe for a second and just rest inside this building. Wow, it is nighttime, unfortunately, but my sleep schedule's off just because we were traveling. It does tend to happen when you're out traveling long distance on the world map. You kind of sleep whenever you can. It's not raining, basically, but I'm going to try and search around from, oh, another settlement. Here we go. So this is perfect. This will give me something to do while we wait for the morning time. I can search the buildings here, see if there's anything good. I've noticed that this civilization or culture or whatever, they don't seem to have a lot of tools. Oh, this is a blacksmith, though. Hello there, sir. Yes, knife, broad knife, hunting. Oh, I went to the wrong thing. Let's see. We could have him make us an axe, but we'd have to trade it, and we got to wait like 2 weeks for it and stuff. But you know what? Let me talk to him real quick and just see. Okay, so they don't have any animals for sale here. I did find this village. You can see I've been to these 3 so far. This one does have one dog for sale, so I marked that. This village that we're currently at, I'm going to map. Oh, you know what? I didn't find out the quality. What is this guy? Metal works for free. Masterwork. No way. That's so good. So we're having some amazing luck. So I'm going to put Masterwork Blacksmith here. That's my note for this village. They don't have any animals like we checked. So I would put that there too if we did. But all right. So I'm going to try and see maybe they have like, oh, they have a knife. Like I said, I'm going to look for 3 things. An axe. Ooh, they got some armor. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted too easily. I need an axe, a bow, and some string. The yarn or whatever has been easy. Just about every village we've gone to has had that, but the other 2 items, the axe and the bow, haven't seen a single one yet. Okay, well, this is not the full trade, but I managed to get some yarn, so I don't have to worry about that. And I actually picked up some extra meat just to balance it out. So I'm trading them 1 of the dried trouts that I got for completing my quest. So that's kind of like free loot. So I've got some nettle yarn right now on me, so that's perfect. What I'm going to do, since we're here, actually, let's go find one of these cottages that has a fireplace, because I'm going to go warm up next to an active fire. Oh, I see one up to the north. That one's not lit. They usually always have one burning. But there we go. Okay, so this place is lit up. That'll be nice. We'll get nice and cozy here next to the lady sleeping on the floor. But what I want to do is make some gloves. We finally have this yarn, so thankfully I can make some gloves now. Now, I don't want to use the fur, the winter elk fur. I still plan on trading this, so it's better if I don't start using it for crafting right now. Let's go ahead and have a little bite to eat here. Grab that. I'm going to do a sacrifice too of this little piece. There we go. Oh, we feel a little bit unsteady, it says. That's not good. I've been trying to sacrifice as much as possible. Maybe I've been doing it too much, but anyway, let's just stay focused here. We are going to take off the overcoat. So this is 13.5 pounds of fur. It's in perfect condition, basically. And that's more than enough just to take a little bit off and make some gloves with. So while everybody else is sleeping very soundly around us, we're going to go to our crafting menu and select armors of leather and fur. And we will go to fur mittens. Thank you. We'll select the overcoat first as the 1.2 pounds of fur. Like I said, it's less than 1.5 pounds, so it's a very small amount. And then we will select the nettle yarn. Should work. Yep. Boom. There it goes. All right. Took us about an hour. And we got some decent mittens. That's good. So I'm going to put that back on, and I'm going to wear my brand new fur mittens. And as you can see, the durability here indicated by the green bar is reduced by just a slight amount compared to something that's full like these. So wasn't too bad. We're going to put both those things on, and we might as well just lay down and sleep because we're a little bit tired. Okay, now we have better visibility, so that's good. But unfortunately, no arrows or bow here, and no axe either. What I did find at this location, though, and I marked it here in a little note, is a dog for sale and a perfect shovel. So that's one of the few crafted items you can find with the perfect modifier, and they have one. So I'll probably be coming back for that at some point. Here's that blacksmith, but I'm going to go ahead and venture northward, trying to open up some more villages here. And like I said, continue my search for the proper tools. Oh boy. Well, I've checked many villages now here in the Koivula cultural region, and I haven't seen a single axe or bow. It's been unfortunate. Obviously, I haven't opened up everything yet. There's this little bit down here. I don't know if I can get to it though. If I can get down to that though, I might as well just go to the Driik culture too, right? So at some point, the river down here will end, but it's risky still because there could be another river there blocking my way. I'm actually tempted to try coming over here to the Kamo culture or maybe even going back down. There's a lot of choices to make right now, but the Remy or whatever they're called, they're just not cutting it. They don't have what I need. And luckily we can, oh, is that a river? No, okay. Luckily, we can still travel now a little bit better with those gloves after I've got those fur mittens. And it's still relatively warm considering it is wintertime. So I'm not that like desperate. I think we can travel a little bit more. I've got food too, so I'm not hurting. But we definitely need to take a rest here. I'm going to stop off in this little bitty village. They probably don't have much here, but it's a good place to sleep. And man, I desperately need to get just a wooden tub. Whenever I do my final trade, I got to look towards getting one of those too. It's so inconvenient not being able to drink whenever I want. Oh, we're fully healed though. Look at that. Oh no, we have one minor, well, it says serious, but it's actually gotten a lot better from when we first started the game. So that is our final injury from our initial starting scenario. And I'm going to zoom in here right by the lake's edge so I can get a drink of water. Like I said, every time I want to drink, I have to crack open some ice. Okay, there we go. And I think I'm going to try and make my way down to the Driik down here. Like I said, it is risky. There could be some blockage, but I mean, it's just a chance we're going to have to take, isn't it? So I'm going to kind of zoom along, eating. I'm surprised this roasted elk cuts have lasted as long as they have without going bad. It has been several days since we killed that elk, but hey, speaking of elk, there we just encountered a big bull, but he is deep in the wilderness here, in the middle of a forest too, nonetheless. So I definitely have no interest in trying to hunt him. We're still on a trading mission. That is my goal, and I'm sticking to it. So let's see. What I'd like to do is to get over kind of in line with their culture and then just head south, you know. Just make a straight shot because I think then we can hopefully avoid any major waterways. But, oh gosh, it is twisty and turny coming through here with all these lakes. This is why traveling in the like dead of winter is so much easier because you can just walk right over the water. You know, it's not such a big deal. But this is, we can't wait, you know. I have to get some stuff going. So we have to do this trading. Well, it was not easy, but I made it over to the Driik territory. I had to backtrack a little bit because of all this water up here. You can see there's just a ton of lakes. There is a river, but I managed to get around it after, like I said, backtracking for several miles. So we have come to our first Driik settlement, and I think just the very first one, we're going to notice a difference in the quality of goods, the type of goods and stuff. Still no quests, unfortunately. Just that one that was offered and we completed. So, of course, every village I come to, I speak to somebody. But look at that, a fine broadsword immediately. Yeah, that's a big change. I'm not looking for broadswords, but that definitely has my hopes up. There's a battle sword there on the floor. So, oh, there's an axe right there. Let's see, what is it? It's a fine hand axe. Okay, I'm going to pick that up. Again, I'm trying to do this all in one trade. It's more efficient that way. I don't want that. But I need to find a bow now, too. And if there's a bow here, then there will always be arrows as well. So, obviously, I'll be picking those up. But I don't know if they have it. That's why I just grabbed the hand axe. If they don't have a bow, well, I'll probably drop the hand axe, leave it here, and just head on to the next village because it's almost sure thing that there will be one village here in this civilization in particular that has both of them. You know, in fact, I'll be surprised if I don't come across one sooner rather than later. But it's actually not looking good. There's one or two more places. Actually, no. I think all the buildings I've searched now would have at least had one. So we'll just drop it. Like I said, it's unpaid for. Now it's no longer on my person. They won't get mad at me if I leave the area. So let's head out and come down this little road right here. You can see it's kind of leading me to the next village. There it is right there. Beautiful. And if we take a quick look, yeah, you can see we're just here on the very edge of their territory. It's interesting that there's a village that far out there, but I'm glad to see it. So let's search this next one. Okay, everybody, time to celebrate because I have found the goods that I need. We've got a hunting bow, a hand axe, and 15 arrows. I've got them. I haven't paid for them yet, so we still got to try this trade out. But I also picked up a handful of smoked trout there just in case I need to, kind of balance it out. So let's greet the gentleman here. Hello. Talk to him. Now let's go to our trading, barter. Okay, I'm hoping this right here will do it, but 2/3. Okay, that's not bad, actually. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and return some of the smoked trout. I'll do 7. Is getting promising. Okay, let's return 2 more. And 2 more. And 1 more. And 1 more. No. Oh, dang it. Okay. Well, then we can return a couple of arrows here, too. Let's do an arrow. Pleasantly close. We're getting there. Come on, come on. Give me some more arrow. Oh, my God. There we go. Whew. All right, that's a deal for sure. Let's go for it. Whew. Oh, man. All right, so I'm going to drop. Let's see. What do I got here? I'm going to drop the rocks. I'm going to drop the crude javelin. Don't need those anymore. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the knife. We'll put that away. And I'm going to wield my hunting bow. And, of course, an arrow. Beautiful. And we have the hand axe now, which is amazing. That means I can make boards, I can chop up trees, do all kinds of stuff now. So that's our gateway, basically, towards some really, really good crafting down the road. But, man, oh, man, that is a relief to have that done because I've been searching just everywhere. So now we get to choose a fun position for our base. But don't forget, I should say, I want you to remember that we do have some meat down here at our first little camp location, but it's probably still got about 20 days or so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till the ice freezes over and we can actually travel on the overworld much, much easier. So that way I don't have to go through the maze of lakes and rivers between here and there. We'll just go over the top of them. But what I want to do is kind of move away from their culture. Actually, you know what? Let's move to the coast. Let's go. I was going to try and head to the river's edge, but we'll go for a coastal spot for our camp up here in this region, which I think will take us, kind of outside their area. But we want to stay close so that I can, come back in, do a lot of trading and questing, most importantly. Oh, look at that. So we now have no injuries whatsoever. That's awesome. Here we go. I can see it. This is it. The coast. We have arrived. All right. So let me see. I'm going to just explore a little bit. Find a nice, suitable location that doesn't ice over. No, I'm not interested in hunting just yet. This is an interesting spot right here. You can see we should have permanent access to... Whoa. That's not good. Okay, so it started me out here on the water. Actually on the very thin ice sheet. So yeah, no, I'm not messing with that spot. You got to be careful. If I had moved, I would have probably fallen into the ocean there and died. So be seriously careful when spawning into some locations like that. It's weird sometimes, but this is probably a safer one here. This has access to the water. You can see it. I don't know if I built a raft here, could I get to the deeper ocean? I'm not sure. Not like it really matters because I don't think I'm going to be doing that really at any point. But I'm not sure about that. I see like a little slit there in the ice diagonally. Makes me think I could probably travel this direction, but I'm not sure. All right. Well, I think I have found a spot that I really, really like here on the coast. And I've already set up the shelter at this location, so it's pretty much official. This will be the location of our second camp. So I'll label it camp number 2 right there. And if we just come out to the world map real quick, you can see that it's kind of on this little peninsula, just tiny little offshoot of land, but still connected to the mainland, obviously. And it's actually nestled right here on a mountain. You can see that mountain when I turn away from it because the shadowed area doesn't show my shelter on top of it. But there it is. So we've got some height here. That's always good to be able to see. You know, when you zoom out, we can see in a good direction around us. Plus, there's going to be plenty of stones and stuff if I ever want to build something like a cellar or a fireplace here, perhaps. You know, this is a good spot. And I like it. I like the looks of this. So this is going to be it here for now. And we'll make this our place where we do fishing because, of course, we have access to the water year-round here. I don't have to break any ice, which is very helpful. And we can hunt from here and stuff too. So what I need to do is find a log. There's not a whole lot of trees in this area, so I might just have to break down and chop down a tree. But it's also good to kind of explore the general vicinity. There is a nice little forest over here. I like the looks of this. I need to draw. Oh, there's a log. Okay, it's kind of far, but I can still slide it over there. We are weary, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and move this log. Of course, the reason I want the tree trunk, I always call it a log. It's a tree trunk. There is a difference. But is we use this as a surface to beat out the skins and furs that we acquire as we go along. So I just like to make sure I'm prepared, you know. Same reason I want to have as much cordage as possible before we go on our next hunt, you know, so I don't have to worry about it, stress after we've got the meat and it's just laying here on the floor going bad. This way we'll be ready with the skin too. Okay, well, I've gone on a nice long hunt for saplings and I acquired a whole bunch. So I've got close to 20 pounds of rope here, cordage, I should call it. It's not technically rope. And that'll be for our next hunt. After we, you know, kill something, we can dry our meat with that. I'm going to grab this stone right here. So we are prepared now that I've got everything, a surface to beat out the skin. We've got cordage ready to go. I've got a little firewood so we can roast up some meat. And it's a good thing too because we're actually getting low. I've got a smoked bear cut and 5 smoked bird cuts left. That's it. So let's go ahead and sacrifice one of those bird cuts. Beautiful. We feel at ease again. That's good. And it's time to go out on a hunt. Now, the only thing this area lacks is good hunting ground. So I'm going to move inland a little bit and hope, to find some open area like this over here. I hope there's a good amount of it. Doesn't look like there is, but here's the river. This is always nice. Find a permanent open source of water here inland. Yeah, you can see there's little bits of rapids and stuff that'll open up. And of course, once the deep winter comes, we'll be able to cross over this freely and hunt both sides or trade with villages over there. So it's not a permanent barrier by any means, but let's see. Here's a little hill, mountain area. Yeah, there's just not a lot of good hunting ground in this spot, so we might have to rely more on the fishing and trapping here at this particular base location, but that's totally fine. I got a lot more, acclimated with the fishing of this game in my last series, so I do feel more confident about it, but doesn't mean we can't try. I mean, honestly, in order to get some nets or a fishing rod, I'm going to need another big kill, so I'm just going to move around here some more. We need to zoom in and get some water. Take a little drink. Hey, there's a bird. I'm not going to bother shooting at the bird, though. I'm probably just as likely to lose my arrow or something. I'm looking for big game, really. All right, there's our bear cut. I'm going to be very sparing with the food right now. We don't have to worry about starving necessarily, not long term, that is, because we've got more meat down south, but it is going to be a while before we can go pick that up now. All right, we're weary. It is getting dark out here, but I like this area. See all this open area? I'm going to, let's see here. I might end up making another camp in this location as well. I like that one to the south. It's a cool spot with the mountain right on the sea like that, but somewhere up here where we can, don't have anything to drink, where we can just wake up from our shelter and head right out on a big hunt. That's also very, very, oops, look at this. They got me out here on the water again. God damn it. That is the worst. I've never seen it start like that so often. Why is she doing that? Oh my God. If I make one move, it's death. I just want something to drink. Okay. Whew, starting on dry land here. God, scaring me to death. All right, let's just take a drink. Gonna eat again here. And all right, that's it. We are vigorous. It's morning time. So, oh, look, there's a blue guy in a blue cloak there. That's a foreign trader. But we don't have any furs or anything he'd be willing to trade. So we'll just move on, keep hunting here, take little bites, little nibbles of bird meat until it runs out. And I'm not too far. So if I were to kill something here, I'm still fairly comfortable, like heading down to the camp. I don't think it'll go bad, in other words, in that short trip. But I think this is probably a good place to end today's episode out here while I explore a little bit, try and come across our next big meal. But I appreciate everybody tuning in for this Unreal World series. It's great to be getting back to the game again after losing the save file for my previous Spirit Quest series. So if you guys are enjoying the content, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and of course, big shout out to the Patreon donators. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you all on the next episode.